What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you the next beer run video featuring, where we highlight one clanny from the war that was able to pull down two fresh hit 3 stars. And it's always hard to pick because whenever there's more than one. But for this one, I picked Dwahrve. And let's go ahead and get right into it because there's other things I need to show. So we'll go down to Dwahrve. Dwahrve hit early in this war. Like, man was on a mission. So there it is right here. Dwahrve with the 6-pack. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. I believe both were air attacks. The first one being a penta. I got easy lure here out in the corner. You know, it gets that done. It's got poisons for that. It's got just a total of 2 haste, but 2 rages. Kind of keeps them where they need to be. Tries to keep the witch and the baby dragon all clumped up together there, because after the new update they don't stay in one place, which is an awesome update that they did that. But does get suicide his royals in there to get the CC taken care of and both royals out of the way, which is still a needed aspect of the penta. Does get even one of the 4 air defenses, and then if we pause it here, look at what he's left over with here. You know, he's going to fight the sweeper over here at the right, but given by the time that the loons get around here, that the loons will basically come from this air defense down here and then help out, and so you'll see how he deals with that. Double stacks the first AD. Sam's coming up. Just single loons on certain structures, really maximizing the time that those loons bring. Down goes the 3rd, the 4th one to greet it, and he's got a max 1 left. There is a Troll Tesla way out in BFE over there. It is a fresh hit. Deals with it on the fly quite nicely with the loon that immediately there to pick up on it. It's got cleanup pups behind following. Heal as needed, as now he has 2 hounds. Still got that 4th one, the max 1 coming in here, the very bottom south side as we bounce out just a little bit. And, you know, it's I just really enjoyed this part of how he adjusted on the fly with the Troll Tesla on the far right. And he still has one of the hounds unbusted, but it does go up here towards this X-bow, which is going to really help him out and to provide some cleanup troops. As we zoom in just a little bit, you can see that I believe it bust right at the right moment for him. So now he has a good old 9 extra lava pups to help on the cleanup, and they're spread out pretty evenly around here. There's no back-end loons to help with the circling of these trash buildings, but he does have enough minions and gets a nice split going on with these loons here on the far left. He has a nice split on the minions where they start to congregate around high hit points like that. It looks a jelly collector there, and then they split up and get the low trash ring around there. So really enjoyed this Dwahrve. Nice pentalalo. Let's get out of here and let's take a look at his 2nd one, and then we'll call it a video because I got a few to show. We'll go down. Oop. You know, I don't even need to do that. You guys already seen that it was a 6-pack. Let's go down to 19. Actually, I don't know which one was his first, so I'm going to go back here. Where's Dwahrve? 19 was his 2nd. Shattered Bolalo, rather. Forget which one he starts on here. Nice minions to start the funnel. Looks like he's going to start somewhere on the left-hand side here to utilize this trash ring being broken. You know, whenever you got air defenses clustered up like this, it's hard not to do some kind of an air attack like that. You really want to exploit that. Great eye on Dwahrve here. Troll Tesla pop right here, which really doesn't impact anything. If anything, it kind of helps because it's sitting outside of the ring of the mortar. So being that it was a fresh hit, it really didn't phase him at all. Nice jump in here. He's definitely going to get these 3 air defenses, and with the double jump going in, really maximizing the kill squad push, as there's some dead space defensively over here on the right that the queen hangs back and takes care of. Sorry about the shakiness. But the BK made it on over, CC's out, and a bunch of goblins coming out. And I think a single Valk and a baby drag. No problem with that, with the rage ability. Queen used her ability to muscle through a tough spot there to get rid of the BK, so now he can't get trolled. Loses one hound right away, but then comes the reinforcement of the second hound. He still has 8 back-end loons, really trying to gauge when he should start sending them. Once he sees that the hound is now tanking for the loons, he's safe to send in here, especially with them with this wizard tower that was distracted. See how they're wrecking these loons on the top right, which is why whenever possible, you want to make sure that you don't put wizard towers around air defenses. Again, Dwahrve really methodical with the deployment of his loons on this. You know, keeping the hound in front of the loons. He's going to get a bust here, which only helps him out with the cleanup effort, as those pups then help protect the loons, killing those air Larrys. And then he's got a wad of pups on the bottom right here doing some cleanup on the trash ring, and the queen survives the encounter, so she's the best cleanup troop on the map. And you see there's there is a troll Tesla on the far left, which just, you know, with an air attack like this, with no cleanup troop left over, that one loon at the end, it only speaks volumes to how well scouted and then executed this army strategy was on this base, because these things like this here are meant to make you lose that triple due to time. Nice 6-pack, Dwahrve, bringing down the beer run. I believe this is your second one in recent days. Nice job, buddy. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I will check you next